Hi, and welcome to What Do You Think? I am Sheryl Atkins, your host, a parent, and educational attorney. And next to me is my husband, William, of 25 years.
Hi, I'm William. I'm a lifelong educator and your content administrator.
So, Bill, what video do you have for us?
Today we'll hear from Dr. Dan Gartenberg. He's a sleep scientist, and he will discuss the benefits of sleep and the brain.
Sounds interesting. Okay, let's see what the video is about.
What if you could make your sleep more efficient? As a sleep scientist, this is the question that has captivated me for the past 10 years. Because while the light bulb and technology have brought about a world of 24-hour work and productivity, it has come at the cost of our naturally occurring circadian rhythm and our body's need for sleep. The circadian rhythm dictates our energy level throughout the day. And only recently, we've been conducting a global experiment on this rhythm, which is putting our sleep health and ultimately our life quality in jeopardy. Because of this, we aren't getting the sleep we need, with the average American sleeping a whole hour less than they did in the 1940s. For some reason, we decided to wear it as a badge of honor that we can get by on not enough sleep. This all adds up to a real health crisis. Most of us know that poor sleep is linked to diseases like Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, stroke, and diabetes. And if you go untreated with a sleep disorder like sleep apnea, you're more likely to get many of these illnesses. But did you know about sleep's impact on your mental states? Poor sleep makes us make risky, rash decisions and is a drain on our capacity for empathy. When sleep deprivation literally makes us more sensitive to our own pain, it's not so surprising that we have a hard time relating to others and just generally being a good and healthy person when we're sleep deprived. Scientists are now starting to understand how not only the quantity, but also the quality of sleep impacts our health and well-being. My research focuses on what many scientists believe is the most regenerative stage of sleep, deep sleep. We now know that generally speaking, there are 3 stages of sleep: light sleep, rapid eye movement or REM, and deep sleep. We measure these stages by connecting electrodes to the scalp, chin, and chest. In light sleep and REM, our brainwaves are very similar to our brainwaves in waking life. But our brainwaves in deep sleep have these long burst brainwaves that are very different from our waking life brainwaves. These long burst brainwaves are called delta waves. When we don't get the deep sleep we need, it inhibits our ability to learn and for our cells and bodies to recover. Deep sleep is how we convert all those interactions that we make during the day into our long-term memory and personalities. As we get older, we're more likely to lose these regenerative delta waves. So in a way, deep sleep and delta waves are actually a marker for biological youth. So naturally, I wanted to get more deep sleep for myself. And I literally tried almost every gadget, gizmo, device, and hack out there, consumer grade, clinical grade, what have you. I learned a lot, and I found I really do need, like most people, 8 hours of sleep. I even shifted my circadian component by changing my meals, exercise, and light exposure, but I still couldn't find a way to get a deeper night of sleep. That is, until I met Dr. Dmitry Gerashenko from Harvard Medical School. Dmitry told me about a new finding in the literature where a lab out of Germany showed that if you could play certain sounds at the right time in people's sleep, you could actually make sleep deeper and more efficient. And what's more is that this lab showed that you actually could improve next day memory performance with this sound. Dimitri and I teamed up, and we began working on a way to build this technology. With our research lab collaborators at Penn State, we designed experiments in order to validate our system. And we've since received grant funding from the National Science Foundation and the National Institute of Health to develop this deep sleep stimulating technology. Here's how it works. People came into the lab, and we hooked them up to a number of devices, 2 of which I have on right here. Not a fashion statement. When we detected that people were in deep sleep, we played the deep sleep stimulating sound that was shown to make them have deeper sleep. I'm going to demo this sound for you right now. Pretty weird, right? So that sound is actually at the same burst frequency as your brain waves when your brain is in deep sleep. That sound pattern actually primes your mind to have more of these regenerative delta waves. When we asked participants the next day about the sounds, they were completely unaware that we played the sounds, yet their brains responded with more of these delta waves. Here's an image of someone's brain waves from the study that we conducted. See the bottom panel? This shows the sound being played at that burst frequency. Now look at the brain waves in the upper part of the graph. You can see from the graph that the sound is actually producing more of these regenerative delta waves. We learned that we could accurately track sleep without hooking people up to electrodes and make people sleep deeper. We're continuing to develop the right sound environment and sleep habitat to improve people's sleep health. Our sleep isn't as regenerative as it could be, but maybe one day soon, we could wear a small device and get more out of our sleep. Thank you.
So Sheryl, not only do we want to encourage parents to ensure their kids are getting at least 9 to 11 hours. Now he said 8 hours. He's referring to adults.
Adults, yeah.
Okay, but most pediatricians will tell you that kids should sleep at least 9 to 11 hours. And on top of that, before they come home, before they do their study session, when they get home from school, most doctors will say, hey, your child should probably take a power nap.
Yeah.
That should last no more than 35, 40 minutes. So a power nap when the kid comes from school also supports student achievement. But would you mind presenting this PowerPoint to our parents?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I also just want to say while you're pulling that up that he doesn't talk about it much here, but it's also important for parents to get their sleep as well. So if your parent is sleep deprived, you're not going to be efficient and alert and, just being productive for your child. So in addition to the child getting sleep, parents, you also need to make sure you get your rest as well. And I know it's challenging, but we need to do that more often.
A lot of times too, when I, if I have, a problem or something I'm trying to work through, a lot of times I'll have solutions. They'll come through when I'm kind of not thinking about the problem directly. Mm-hmm. I'm just laying down, taking a nap, or sleeping lightly. All of a sudden, I can do this. But I didn't have that prior to me taking that nap. Mm-hmm. So I think, as you said,
your mind is relaxed.
Your mind's relaxed, and like you said, adults should also get that sleep in.
Absolutely.
And a power nap during the day is not a bad thing for adults or children. So let's go over our PowerPoint. What we did, Sheryl, is we condensed the 8 benefits of sleep. We spent a lot of time doing our reading and research, and these are 8 things that we found that doctors are saying will support children. So 8 things parents should know. Number 1,
sleep supports your child's growth and development.
Number 2,
sleep helps your child fight heart disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes.
Number 3,
sleep helps your child's concentration.
Number 4,
sleep helps your child with creativity.
Number 5,
sleep helps your child with decision making.
Number 6,
sleep helps your child fight off cold and sickness.
Number 7.
Sleep helps your child learn faster.
Number 8.
Sleep helps your child with stress and anxiety.
So Cheryl, last year we worked together and we published 7 books. This is one of them. This book is called Raising Greatness. It's for middle school parents. It discusses sleep, nutrition, exercise, the dangers of social media, all kinds of things.
Yeah.
So could you discuss our website real fast?
Sure. You can access our website at raisinggreatnessbooks.org. There, as Bill said, there's several other books that we've written. You can also watch other videos like this that you're watching today that are posted on the website. And you can also connect with us on social media. So, until next time, raise greatness.
Thank you.